Why play Artificer? Well, you can fit nearly any role, you get to use more magic items than any other class, you're the best crafter in the game, and your defenses are insane. However, Artificers come with a ton of choices and can be overwhelming for new players. The base class's offenses are pitifully low, which makes us extremely subclass reliant, and some of those subclasses are wildly better than other ones. Our signature abilities are item infusion. We take normal items and we make them magical. It's extremely flexible because we can use it to buff ourselves, make us have niche builds, or we can use it to buff our allies as supports. Our next signature ability is we are magic item specialists. By the end of our career, we're going to have double the amount of magic items than anyone else. We can use magic items that we're not supposed to be able to use. If it says only Rose can use this, we still can. And on top of that, we can create our own magic items at way less of an expense than anybody else. No one magic items like an Artificer magic items. As for our stats, we're going to take intelligence first, constitution second, make sure we have 14 in dexterity, and then the rest goes to wisdom. When it comes to feats versus stats, as a rule of thumb, intelligence is going to be the most important, then constitution, then feats afterwards. Artificers can honestly take any lineage and be pretty happy. That said, if you can find anything that increases your offense or your mobility, those tend to stand out a bit more than the rest. Asimars, Air Genasi, and Eladrin are examples of strong lineages. Our typical equipment is going to be medium armor, a shield, and a spellcasting focus. However, the armorer and the battlesmith open up opportunities for martial weapons or heavy armor. Artificers are very reliant on their subclass to both increase their offense and to determine our playstyle. Alchemists and artillerists are typically backline casters, where the battlesmith and armor are typically more martial focused. But honestly, between our subclass and our infusions, we can do just about anything. We are extremely versatile. Warning, the alchemist subclass doesn't substantially increase our offense, so making a strong build can be tricky and is best left for those who want a building challenge. Levels 1 through 4 are excellent for artificers. At this point, our damage output is basically the same as everybody else's, and on top of that, we come with item buffs, we come with spell casting, and our defenses are fantastic for a caster. Levels 5 through 10 are where the cracks in our offense begin to show. Marshals are getting extra attack, and full casters are getting 3rd level spells, and we are behind them now. We do not scale our damage output, and that's going to be a problem for the rest of our career. Of course, some subclasses help us out with this, but not all of them do. On the bright side, our defenses are still scaling excellently. We get Mind Sharpener at level 7, which is a fantastic feature. It's going to protect ours and our allies' saves for those big crucial saves. Levels 11 through 16 spell storing item is a fantastic feature. There are a bunch of different things you can do with it, but I definitely recommend trying out Vortex Warp. It makes your whole team feel way more mobile. These are also the levels where our additional magic items, we're going to begin feeling their weight, not only because we have +2 instead of +1, but because those magical items are probably better at these levels. And finally, level 17 through 20, our defenses go to Insano Town. We get 6 infusions, and every time we die, we can just turn one of them off to survive. So we have to be killed 7 times before we actually go down. Pretty crazy defense. There's of course a million ways to do Artificer, but hopefully this gets you started on your journey.